everyone, today I want to talk about two Sephora items that I got during their little promotional thing. I forgot where I put the box to this, so I'm sorry I have no box to show you. But this was released in the fall, and it's the Molten liquid liners from the Sephora Pantone universe. And it comes with blue atoll, emerald, fragrant lilac, and chocolate torte, I think they're called. I made sure to see if I can remember that since I don't have the thing on me. Then I also picked up the Sephora Pantone Universe. This one is the Precious Metal Mousse Shadow. Now I'm going to do a dual review, and I hope you guys don't mind that. Now these liners originally retailed for $18, which is exceptionally pricey considering their size. They remind me of the Lime Crime liners in terms of size. Very, very, very tiny. But they actually, I checked it out, they're actually really similar to what most liquid liners have in terms of sizes, so they just look small in the eye, but because of that, it just bothers me. Like, it's less packaging, it's less whatever, and it's $18 for 4, it's a lot. So so these are supposed to represent the 4 elements, but I don't really see it, like water, fire, earth, air, plants, I guess. I really don't know, so I'm just gonna let that one go. If someone could correct me, really, I would appreciate that. But let's start with water. Now, I did have one complaint about these. When I opened up some of them, the little rubber stopper right here sometimes pulls up and sits in the cap while all of the liquid liner just spills out everywhere into the cap, all over. And I had this happen with all of them. I had to manually shove it back in there. So I didn't appreciate that. Mine were not $18, but I'm letting you guys know that. So, and by the way, once you take them out of the box, if you want to remember their names, they don't even have the name on the bottom. It just says liquid liner, no name, nothing, which I thought was a little bit, I didn't like that, because now that I have it, if I have them in my drawer, and if somebody asks me, oh my god, that liner is so awesome, what's it called, I can't even tell you. So, yeah, so you get your typical little brush, and this one is the glitter one, and I feel like it really does deposit a lot of glitter. Like, you get a decent amount of glitter, whether you want a lot, heavy, or you just want to do, let me turn around to the other side, or you just want a really thin, small amount. You know, you can get that sheer amount, or you can get that thick amount. So I like that that brush allows you to get the 2 types of looks, and even though it's glittery, it's not like super glitter. You're not going to have like stripper eye, though I love stripper eye. But, you know, a lot of people don't, so it's good for both, I guess. And then we have our emerald, which was really big in 2013, so I would imagine if you just want that last kick of green, go for it. And this is what I was talking about. You see how I'm talking about. So here is emerald. And this one is just absolutely stunning. Really opaque. I mean, perfect amount of shimmer. It gives you that light reflection in metallic because it's supposed to be molten, but it's still noticeably green. It's not like one of those liners that, oh, you know, if I look at you right in your eyeball really close up, I'll see that it's green. No, you can look at someone from a distance and be, oh, you're wearing green eyeliner. So that's always good. The next one we have is the Fragrant Lilac. And in the tube it kind of looked kind of gray, but when you look at it in the light, it has a little bit of a violet, or rather lilac reflection, but it's most noticeable on the skin. So, and there I think you can see what I mean, where it does, you can see that it is lilac. It's a grade lilac. Really soft, really subtle. I think this one will be good for spring. So even though this was a fall set, I can see a lot of these shades really working for spring 2014. And the last one they included was a little bit more subtle, so if you're not a fan of the gray lilac, or the green, or the glitter blue, you can go with chocolate torte. And this one, I still haven't managed to get the thing to be shoved back in. So, you know, this is what I'm working with. The thing is not in there. Thought that was disappointing. Had I paid $18 for this, I would have been upset. So there's the chocolate brown. And it really is just your run-of-the-mill brown. It's a liquid liner brown. And if you don't have one, then you might be happy that you would have it in this set. But brown seems like one of those shades that it's not exactly that hard to find, so I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they just wanted to add a little bit of that neutral to it, that earth color. Either way, it's not that bad of an inclusion, and all of these had a decent amount of wear time. Once they were dry, they were set. They weren't exactly waterproof, but they lasted about, I would say, 5-6 hours on the eye, if I didn't rub my eye or I wasn't having a sneezing fit like today. But overall, if you can find them, they should be available now for $10, and that's a steal. So if you can find them for $10 and you still have your little card that you may have got when they mailed it out for the $20 off 50, and you just need an extra few dollars to push you over the edge to 50, I would say throw these in your basket, be a little indulgent, or even as a stocking stuffer. Anyway, these are from Sephora, and they're sold out on Sephora. One other thing worth noting about the liners is that the green stains. I've wiped off my hand, and you can see that everything is now gone except for the liner. That's going to be stuck on there. So if you have somewhere to go, like if you're going to a wedding the next day, or you're not going to be wearing makeup, or I would say don't wear this green liner unless you're not going out the next day, or you're putting black liner over where that green liner was. Otherwise you might have a really nasty like green Hulk-like stain on your lid. So I don't want anybody to wind up with that. And the second part of my review is the Sephora Pantone Universe Precious Metal Eye Mousse. Now, I really loved the packaging of this, and pale gold is one of my favorite colors. Now, when I seen this in the store, I was under the impression that it was actually a full container, but it's actually not. You get very, very little. You get only the amount that you see in here. It's extremely a little bit, and it's extremely, when they say mousse, it's really, really fluffy to the point where there's crevices of open space within here, if you see what I'm saying. It's literally a mousse. It's very, very airy, meaning that if you pushed this product down, you would get significantly less, if you understand what I mean. Like, you can even see there's all this space right here on the side, all the space. Now, it is really light, it is really fluffy, and unlike other products that I've tried, it really does deposit a lot of gold shimmer, and once it's put on, it stays. It kind of reminded me of the Maybelline Color Tattoo, but they also have a gold in that set too, so I was like, wow, this is quite expensive. This is an $18 product. It was $18 at the time when I seen it, and it has since been marked down to $12. For $12, that's not bad, but for $18, it's a little bit pricey. But you can see it really reflects the light, whether you have just, you know, a slight, even on my finger, even just a slight wash of it over the lid, or if you really want to pile it up and paint it on. I just wish that they had put more product in. It also comes in silver, so do check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the picture swatches, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.